Hey guys, welcome back to Low Carb with Jennifer. Today, I'm going to share with you my top 10 favorite keto sweeteners and the ones you should avoid. So I think this is super exciting because I got all of these sweeteners at Walmart. This isn't sponsored or anything. I just wanted to make sure that the sweeteners that I found were easily accessible to most people. Most people have a Walmart. Now, if you're in another country, your Walmarts might not have these sweeteners, or your country may not have Walmart. I know when we lived in Germany, they didn't have Walmart. So we're gonna get started with ones that I haven't tried. I'm excited to try, but I want to do a little taste test too. So the first one that I want to taste test, so this is very exciting. So this is Splenda with Allulose. And I know a lot of people are like, oh my God, no, that is Splenda, you don't want Splenda. But this Splenda version is just allulose and natural flavor. There's no maltodextrin, there's no dextrose, none of that yucky stuff. So this is a 1-for-1 substitute for sugar. And I don't remember how much this was. I want to say it was like $6 and some change. I can't remember. 12 ounces, so it's not quite a pound, which is unfortunate. So let's open it up and give it a taste. I've never tried allulose. It's very fine. Let's see, I'm just gonna stick my finger in here. I'll be the only one eating this, so. Ooh. That is no aftertaste. That is good. That's very good. I like that. There's no cooling, there's no aftertaste, and it's found at Walmart. I like it. Next. So oh wait, this one was, okay, so I got this at Costco, but they had an allulose version at Walmart. This is Whole Earth. And I used this in some muffins the other day, and it made my stomach hurt. So I don't know why, because it's just erythritol and monk fruit. And normally that doesn't bother me. Like, I've got Lacanto, it's erythritol and monk fruit. So I don't know what's the deal. I don't know, maybe it was just, I had a bad day. Maybe it wasn't even this. So I'll have to try it again. It's good, I really like it. It doesn't have any natural flavors or anything. It's a 1-for-1 substitute for sugar. It is 2 pounds that we got at Costco, and it was under $10, I believe. Don't quote me on that. I don't know how much it is everywhere, but I'm in Arkansas, so that could be just a factor. Just a brief aside. I really am excited about keto sweeteners in 2021. They have come a long way. It is amazing that we now have all of these keto-friendly sweeteners that don't have nasty ingredients in them at Walmart. It's amazing. And I've noticed that a lot of people who don't even do keto, like you can use these even if you don't do keto. If you're looking to cut calories from your baked goods, this is the way to go because they taste good. They're like almost as good as sugar. Now, you know, of course, nothing really is as good as sugar. Nothing's as cheap as sugar. It's so cheap. Ugh, I hate how cheap it is. And it's so good. But these are really good alternatives. I want to try this Splenda monk fruit sweetener, which is, they have a powdered one, which I already opened up and tried, and it's good. And this is a liquid, and I like to use these in my coffee, just so it's easier to just put some in my coffee real quick. 1 squeeze is 1/4 teaspoon, and the ingredients are water, monk fruit extract, citric acid, potassium, what in the world? Potassium sorbate, and sodium benzoate preservatives. When you have a liquid like this, you're gonna have to have preservatives. So this is just, let's see, erythritol and monk fruit. So I tried this and it is good. And it doesn't say how, oh wait. So this is a 1-for-1. I feel like I got ripped off. This is a 1-for-1 substitute for sugar. And I bought this, and I can't remember how much it was. I should have wrote these prices down. I feel like this was more expensive. Than say like a bag like this. But it's 19 ounces, so maybe I'm just visually like, this is actually a lot more than this. This is 12 ounces and this is 19 ounces, so that's more than a pound. So maybe it is a good deal. Anyway, I tried that, it's good. Let me try this. I'm just gonna put a little bit into this bowl and try it. Ooh, that's sweet. It's good, but it's so sweet. Ah! Oh, so sweet. Ugh. But it doesn't have any nasty aftertaste. I'm trying to find, it doesn't have erythritol. It's just monk fruit. Now it's working its way on my tongue, it's good. But it doesn't tell me how it is with sugar compared to sugar. Like how it measures for sugar, so I don't know. Stuff like these are great for like drinks, but I don't like recipes that use the liquid drops, like stevia drops, and because you don't know how this measures for sugar, it doesn't tell you. So that's why I like to use these bagged stuff like this and Lacanto or Swerve, because they measure 1-for-1 with sugar, and it gives you that bulk in the baking recipes. Okay, next up, I'm gonna talk about Lacanto because it's my favorite. Now, I'm really liking this allulose, and I like how fine it is, so it could be used as a powdered sweetener or a granulated sweetener. I like that. So Lacanto has a golden, they have a powdered, and they have just a classic sweetener. This is 3 pounds. I love that. I love to just buy a big old bag and then I don't have to worry about it. And I can make muffins all the time. I love that. Really, whenever I make sweets, it's gonna be muffins. And how much is this? Hold on. Let's see. I want to tell you a price. Okay. So this is 3 pounds. It's $25 on the Lacanto's website. I have a coupon code. It's low carb J. You can get 20% off of their website, lacanto.com. But let me see how much it is on Amazon, because I'm all about getting the best price. So on Amazon, it's the same price. So you might as well either one. You order it from Amazon or Lacanto's website. Either way, it's coming from Lacanto. It's not, anyway, if you do the Amazon thing, it's a good deal. Anyway, this is my favorite. This is what I always use for all of my baked goods. It's just erythritol and monk fruit extract, and it's tasty. My kids, they don't mind it. They don't know when I use it. This is the Lacanto powdered sweetener, same thing as this, just powdered. And this bag, a 1 pound bag, is $12.99 on their website. So this is the golden. So I guess it's kind of like a brown sweetener. I don't like it. I'm just gonna let you know. I don't like it. So for a brown sweetener, whenever I use brown sugar sweetener, I use it in my teriyaki sauce. I use it in like Asian type dishes. What else have I used it in? I'm sure I've used it like in some baked goods anyway. I use Swerve. Swerve is packable. I like the way it tastes. I've used it in chia pudding. It's so tasty. This is tasty. It's not like the granular, which has that cooling. This one, I don't mind. So this one has erythritol, prebiotic oligosaccharides, which is something that all Swerve has. Vegetable glycerin, I'm sure that's for the packability, and fruit juice concentrate for color and natural flavors. But all of these are 0 carbs. Swerve has a granular, I would prefer Lacanto. So let's talk about what you should avoid. And I don't have any of those because I'm not buying them. I don't because they've got yucky ingredients, or they're gross. So I'm starting to get away from using sucralose because I've done some research and I read about things that, I want to avoid. And I was drinking a lot of sucralose. Like I'd have it in my coffee. I would have sodas with sucralose. So I was having a lot of sucralose every day. So I've decided to eliminate most of the sucralose from my diet. Hopefully that will help my long-term health. If you want to learn more about that, you can just do your own research. Anyway, look up actual studies about like intestinal problems, colon problems. That's what I'm trying to avoid later in life. So I'm trying to avoid sucralose. But if you use sucralose, you just, you just do what you want to do. But that's what I'm doing for myself and for my family. Now, Splenda, I looked at their ingredients, and the #1 ingredient on the, not Splenda, stevia in the raw. The #1 ingredient is maltodextrin, bad stuff. So you don't want to get that. That's why it's so light when you pick it up, because it measures 1 for sugar, but stevia is highly, highly sweet. So they have to cut that stevia with something else to give the bulk. So they cut it with maltodextrin, and it's like the #1 ingredient. You just want to really avoid that. And then there's other sweeteners that have maltodextrin that you want to avoid. It can spike your blood sugar. It's not so great. But I mean, these are my recommended sweeteners. There's going to be other brands out there of like just erythritol, or like I've tried some that was like 100% erythritol. It is so, the aftertaste is so bad, and I just can't use those. But they have like stuff like that at Whole Foods. They had one at Walmart. I would avoid those because they just don't taste that good. Like the ingredients are good. Erythritol is good. It is made from corn. It's, it's like sugar's made from sugar cane. Erythritol is made from corn. It's like, which one's worse? I'm pretty sure the sugar is, because of how it affects your body. But that's the point I'm trying to drive home. I love to use these sweeteners. Even if I wasn't doing keto, I would use these sweeteners just to bring the calorie count down, bring the blood sugar spikes down. We don't need all this dang sugar. So, there you have it. That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and I talked about one other one. I know, 10 sweeteners that are perfect for the keto or anyone who is trying to reduce their sugar consumption. They're all good stuff. So yeah, let me know in the comments what your favorite sweetener is. I want to know, because maybe there's one that I missed. Maybe there's one that you have tried that you really like that I don't even know about. And I would love to see what your favorite is. So yeah, I can't wait to try these in my coffee, especially the monk fruit liquid. I love this kind of stuff. And allulose, I can't wait to try this in some muffins. So one thing I will say about, okay, so people might be hesitant about the cost, because these are like 7 or 8 times the price of sugar. So what you are thinking, the way we think about it should change. It shouldn't be how much price is a factor. And I know a lot of people they have limited incomes. We can allocate our funds. We don't have to use these every day. I don't bake every single day. I'll make a pan of muffins, which is 12 muffins with 1 cup of Lacanto, and that will last me for 12 breakfasts, and I'll have it with some eggs. Eggs are really cheap. So, instead of thinking that you're going to be using 3 cups of sugar every single day, or like the sweeteners every single day, you might use 1 cup twice a month. So 2 cups a month. And that's how I kind of think about it. $7 a month. Yeah, sugar is only like $1 for the same amount, but what's the cost to your health? That could be much more costly in the long run. So that's how I like to think about it. And I hope you agree. If you don't, I'm sorry, go ahead and eat your sugar. That's fine. You do what you want to do. But this is what I'm going to do, and this is what I give to my family. So anyway, guys, I hope you liked this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you're on Facebook or YouTube, just go to my website, jenniferbands.com, and I have all kinds of recipes that are keto-friendly and that use keto-friendly sweeteners. So go check those out. If you're on YouTube, you can click this box right here. It will take you to my video where I show you my Keto Costco haul, which was a really great video, and I hope you go check that out. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.